this season, it was the first time that you knew you had the whole season locked in. You have your returning team, big sponsor. What were your expectations for yourself this year, and how was it different? Was it a lot different knowing that? Did that change what goals you were setting for yourself?
Ultimately, yeah. I think being a part of a season going into it, and this is my first season in 4 years that I know that I'm running all the races. I'm fully sponsored. I'm excited to be a part of Best Buy, and it's my first chance to be branded with the company. Being a part of Red Bull, you were just one of their athletes. You weren't a Red Bull was its own company, and that's the way it was, and you were just a part of it. But being a part of Best Buy, I feel like that I'm the Best Buy guy, and for me, that is something that is really cool. I'm excited about it. I can be branded as the guy that drives a Best Buy car. Hopefully you see the cutouts in the stores, and it's just, knowing that is really exciting. So going in the season, knowing that all that is around me, being with Ford, it's my best opportunity in 4 years, that I actually can set goals instead of just trying to make the race, or trying to get race to race, trying to find money. So I kind of look at the season as the ultimate goal is the chase. I would like to at least win a race, be consistently running up front, but I think the team is still new. We still got to get our feet on the ground and go up against guys like Jimmy and the Hendrick organization that have been there for year after year. We got to have baby steps, and I look at the season. We ended last year running right on the edge of the top 10. 2 out of the last 3 races with Ford were in the top 10. The other race was 13th. So we're right there. So if we can start the season just consistently running inside the top 15 and having that be our consistent day, our good day being in the top 10, a great day being in the top 5, and to keep doing that over and over again, and each week getting better, because I really feel like as the season goes on, we're going to keep getting better. But I just look at it as we got to go in 4 stages of the season. First 8 races, second 8, so on, and see when we get to about race 16, race 18, see where we are inside that kind of chase format, and if we're competitive or not. So if I had to set an actual goal, top 15 in points, 10 top 10s, a few top 5s, maybe a win, that'd be the goal. But I think I'll reset those goals after each races and after each 8 race kind of stretch. And that's kind of how I'm going to look at it. I think the biggest thing is we just got to minimize the bad days, and to make our bad days an 18th place finish. If we leave the racetrack knowing that we finished 18th or 19th, and that is our terrible day, then we're doing pretty good.
And yesterday you had a great run in the Best Buy Ford. Coming out of yesterday as like a mini, like a taste test of what's going to happen, have your expectations changed for this first chunk, or were they solidified because you feel, yeah, you guys were where you thought you'd be, or better, or did it not really have much of an impact for you?
No. Yesterday in the duels, the Best Buy Ford was fast, which is exciting, but Daytona in itself is its own race. This is kind of like one race, pays the same points, but this is its own race, and then starting in Fontana is when the season starts, because we run on a lot of 2-mile and 1.5-mile racetracks, so that's kind of when the season starts. But anytime you're fast, it's a great thing. It leads to confidence, and hopefully going into the 500, we kind of do the same thing, but it's still the same goal. To finish in the top 15, I could leave and say, that's a decent day. I'm content, not happy with it. A top 10, be okay with it. Top 5 would be great. If we can contend for the win, fantastic. But I think at Fontana is really where I'm kind of nervous about, because I really want to know where we stack up against everybody, and that's when we'll find out. I mean, last year we finished 3rd, and then went to Fontana and we struggled, and we struggled for the first half of the season because our cars just weren't that good. So Fontana, I know, is when the season really starts, but if we could start it off with a Daytona 500 victory, I'm happy with that.